Mr. Mon. Now, we've heard that you're actively working with HWPL.
I'm, as journalist, not only directly with the HWPL, but I normally report and increasingly reporting about the peace and conflict news and peace and conflict analysis and peace and conflict article for our audience in the country. So it's changed my mind that I need to report more because the people needs to know more about the peace and conflict. And this information will help them decide for their life, right? This one thing. The second thing is more I appreciate is about declaration of peace and citizens of war. They have about, as you said, 10 article or some section in there. I read and that provide me a lot of idea in my writing for my peace analysis. I can compare what the declaration have said and to the real situation in my country. So I can do more analysis and I can inform the people why the conflict happened. If we were to get peace, what should be there? How we have to guarantee for the rights of self-determination to the ethnic minority or religion freedom, how it's important. So this type of idea I get from the declaration that I can spread to my audience. But at the same time, I regularly attend HWPL peace event, especially online. After I join into the event, I try to write down as an article or as a news, or I try to spread out this information to our audience as much as possible.
Thank you, Mr. Mon. Now, regarding work for peace, from your profession is to let people know about peace and conflict. Now, while doing this work, was there any time where you felt like your work is worthy and this work is worthwhile doing? If there was, could you please share with us your experience?
My country, my community has been unstable for decades. We have no democracy. We have no human right for many, many decades. So when I get out to the world or HWPL event or World Peace Summits, I saw the people from the democratic country, the people from your country, the young people and the women in your country, and the student in your country and in my country, so different. It is hugely different because you have good political system, you have distribution of your power, the government administrative power very well. Your human rights are respect. You have mutual respect to each other. Therefore, I think I should use my journalistic skill to inform to other people. When I wrote analysis, peace analysis, I not only write fact and information, I also put adding peace ideology, and I also put the concept from declarations of peace and cessation of war, not only giving information to the people, but also educating the people how it's important to build peace. And if you build peace, how you have to behave to your your community, to other ethnic people, to the different religions. So this type of thing that make me change after I get contact with the HWPL. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Mon. Now, you've just mentioned that your thoughts have changed before and after HWPL. And I think briefly in the previous answers, you've mentioned that before and after participating to a peace summit. Now, from your perspective, do you think peace would come differently for the people of Myanmar if they've known HWPL and if they're more familiar with the work that HWPL is doing? And when they know like there are certain NGOs like HWPL that are working on peace, do you think it will change any of their view towards peace?
I think the HWPL and also the International Peace Organization or many other organizations should get involved more in the country like Myanmar. So you are encouraging, you need to encourage the different stakeholders, civil society and religions leaders to seriously think, how they can involve in peace building. So how they can learn from HWPL activity in the past, like the example, Mindanao is very close to the situation in Myanmar. Myanmar conflict is more complex than many other countries, but you need to know the stakeholder, the people who are wanting to work for peace. That's it, my suggestion.
Thank you, Mr. Mon. Now, our next question is about the work that HWPL has done in Mindanao. I'm not sure how much that you're aware of the work that was done in Mindanao by HWPL, but from what you know, how do you evaluate the effectiveness of the work that they've done in Mindanao?
This is effective, we can say, because of the HWPL approach is different from the government approach or UN approach. There are many people involved in the situation of Mindanao peace agreement, but I saw the different approach from the HWPL is normally approaching to the people in the community. The people, especially religious leaders, civil society, and women group, who are really suffer from the conflict. Therefore, these community and these people, they have their voice how to settle down the problem in their community, in their own region. So that's it, I think, another very effective and sustainable. So the HWPL approach is very important. You have to go to the people themselves who are suffering because of the war and conflict. You need their voice. And then two communities, they may need to build understanding, to build peace. This is very important. So the peace will be sustained if the involvement of the community and their people.
So this kind of people going from people to people is something that you also hope from HWPL to continue on. Is this correct?
I think like that. I cannot say the peace agreement in Myanmar. I can say like peaceful and meaningful ceasefire agreement. For the first step, Myanmar is needing peaceful and meaningful ceasefire agreement to cease a conflict for a while. And then when you are stopping fighting, you cease the fighting, then you keep going to solve the political problem.
Thank you, Mr. Mon, for answering all of our questions very sincerely. As you have said earlier, without hesitation, that peace is possible. We also believe the same. I hope that the situation in Myanmar can get resolved soon, and I hope you are also well. Thank you once again for being with us today. Have a lovely day.